Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are at Dyfi Bike Park. We're at the new uplift spot, which is just up from the cafe. Very convenient. I'm here with Alec. Alec was in Mordine and Chatel videos, creating great content for us all to watch. But yeah, we're here at Dyfi Bike Park. It's been a while since I've been here. Last time I was here, I didn't get much riding because the bike I was on at that point, which was the Evo, snapped doing slab track. And I feel like that'll be off limits anyway because it's super wet. Go on, that's an Evo. Let me have a shot on it for one run. Slab track on that. So fingers crossed this time. I have better luck. I'm on my Canyon Torque, and this is the debut ride on it. And what a place to come and test it out and see what it can do. It has a mullet wheel size, so 275, 29 front, 200mm forks. 170 or 180 in the rear, coil shock, I can't honestly off the top of my head remember. Full carbon, super basic, simple design. I'm quite excited to see how it works out. Got some nice haze brakes on there. So we'll just plan to drop in on a bunch of tracks today and just smash out the laps, see how it goes. We have pretty good weather, it's grey, but the trails have been mint condition. And hope you enjoy this one. Give a like on the video and yeah, enjoy it. So sitting on the bike right now, first initial impression is that it feels like the top tube is pretty long, or just the reach, sorry, like so from where I'm sitting to the bars feels quite stretched out. First run, lovey-dovey on the canyon. Got a breaker in first, I think, just to be sure. Whoa, those breaker bumps are massive. First run on a bike that I haven't rode. I'm never sure on how it's actually going to ride. Oh. I think my handlebars are not tight enough. I think my handlebars are loose. Like not loose, but they're rolling back. I don't know. Maybe not, maybe they're just too far. I'll go steady, but I feel like they're quite sweet back. Maybe I've just tightened them in a position I'm not used to. Right, so I just stopped quickly to check that my handlebars were not like sweeping back as I was riding, because this is first run. So lovey-dovey is a red and it's very windy, so keeping wheels on the ground. Oh. Just first run in, so taking our time. Right, dropping in to 50 hits. It's had a lot of rain damage, so woo! We've got to be cautious first run to make sure everything's in good order. I'll tell you what though, this canyon is nice for the first run on it. Whoa! First lap, I always recommend just taking your time. Feel the bike, warm up. Oh, this is new. Whoa, that wood. Dropping in on a sort of new section here, so take your time. In through the concrete. Here we got a nice, could probably jump all that, I guess. Little step down, the berm, inside on the grass, or flat. Oh yeah. Right, back in for run number 2. Oh my god. Whoa, it's windy. We're going inside to avoid the breaker bumps. this bike is, you know what, the one thing about it so far is how quiet it is. I love a quiet bike. Makes me feel like I'm riding smooth. Ah! God, going quite fast for how small these rollers are. Woo! Into super swooper, one of my favourites. Oh, we insided that. Apparently there's puddles in here yesterday. Oh yeah, for sure puddles in there. In the tunnels. Right, nice berms. Oh yeah. Whoa. Oh mate.
Wow.
What a water damage, eh? Yeah. Love it though, it's like, makes it grippy, and this is the water damage that they were kind of going on about. But that's not bad. Mega that actually. Ooh. Back in. Squash this because that's a small jump, yeah. Up on the back end. Yo. Hey, we're already second run deep. We're already starting to feel it. That's actually, I really like that. Yeah, I rate that track a lot. Really good. Here, you'll have to have a run of this later.
Oh yeah.
It's mega. Like, quite bigger feeling than the Raw, but like, how it does the bumps and like how quiet it is, mate. But it's such a simple design, innit?
Yes.
And I mean, I've got no lower guide on and the chain's still on. Oh my god. Was it just me, or was that tunnel had nothing on the wood?
I didn't notice, to be honest, mate.
I didn't want to brake on it. And I just following Alec right now down to the next uplift.
What I'm going to do is put that.
Let's roll off this. Ah! That rock is so slick. Quite windy still. Super windy. I won't be jumping them.
Nah, neither will I.
We're just doing a quick sighting lap of this.
This is the look, nothing.
You gotta get over it.
No, but bloody hell.
I reckon if you can go to the left would be nice. Canyon's feeling good though. It's basically a downhill bike, an enduro bike. I'm gonna go inside, miss out that rut. It's basically a enduro bike, but I've stuck a downhill fork on it. So, came with a coil shock. I've seen riders who ride for a canyon convert these bikes to a downhill bike or freeride bike. Oh, this feels so good, mate. So happy with it. It feels, the more I ride it, the more it feels a bit more normal. Reach and stuff. Shock's good. Shock is completely stock. JTech have not tuned it. Forks are to my weight. I've gained a couple kg, so I'm going to send them back before we go to Utah. No inserts, Envy wheels. I trust so much on all the rocks. Ew! Ah, it's such a freaking mint bike park, innit? Still feeling out the bike. We're in our third run right now. To the tunnel of death. There's not much stuff on that wood. It's plain and simple as this looks. It's quite exhilarating. here actually. Super sketch. Real slippy rock slab actually. Woo! Sick section there. Whoa! I'm meaning to jump that. The forks are set up for me and my weight, which feel mega. The shock is stock on the bike, but it needs set up, so I think it'll already been better, but I'm impressed with it. Whoa! Whoa! That's a hard corner actually. Go up on the bank in here. He's ripping. Nice line. This bike park is like one of these places that there's so many lines around. They're like you can be so creative. Like this. Jump over that. Inside. Oh my god! Super high speed this bit. I don't dare to try no brake it yet, but maybe someday or later on, but let's death grip it now. Woo. We'll head back up for another and try and get that pre-op. Bit of a commitment thing that though. Cheers. Some Dyfi BikePark up to 3 words.
Rough, sick, and rough again.
Double rough. It's sick and rough. Don't know if I mentioned this bike is a large, so fits perfect. If I was doing free ride stuff and like jibbing around, if I was that style rider, I would say a medium would be sweet. Oh, tapped it. I think this place is probably one of the best places in the UK to test a bike. Bit of a brief, quick rundown. We're running 750 bars, 125 psi in the fork, 434 pound spring, running 28 psi in the rear. In the front we're rocking 23, 32 tooth chainring, 7 speed, Vertex saddle, P&W bars, cockpit, mud hugger, sweet rig. So we're like 5 runs deep, bike is going strong, chain is still on, we've only got a top guide, no bottom guide though. Very similar ride to the Raw. Really getting on good with it so far. We're going to head back up and try and get this step down over this thing and see how it goes. Look at that beautiful view. Beautiful. Yeah, so for the bike, I'm going to give it a marks out of like maybe an 8 to 9 out of 10. Oh, just because it's been honestly proper mint. I've not had any problems with it today. No chain drops. Suspension has been mega, although I do think I can get the shock tuned. If you want a shock tuned for your weight and everything else, your bike specifically, hit up J-Tech. Oh, I'm genuinely impressed with the bike. Oh. she is, all clean. This is the spot that we're staying at. Showing the spot that we're staying at. Showing the tube followers. Sick little spot. This is my room. Highly recommend for Dyfi to stay here. I'll leave a link in the description. Mint little Airbnb. What a day. Super fun to be back at Dyfi BikePark. Last time I was here, I unfortunately snapped the bike that I was on. So it was good to get a full day riding in. The Canyon, top marks, performed great. Good job, Canyon. The bike just does what it says it's supposed to do. It's simple. There's no funny, silly high pivot or idler wheels or anything there. Worked great. Honestly, my first impressions, were prior to riding the bike, I was a bit unsure on how I was gonna, whether I was gonna like it or not. I was like, it's a bit of a simple bike. I don't know how it'll ride. The shock on the rear is completely stock, so it's not tuned for my weight or anything. Even though it came with options, like spring options, so I brought them with me. But the 434 pound spring, which is on it right now, I think, feels pretty good. It descended really well. It was nimble. It's lighter than the Trek Slash that I still have. I think it's honestly lighter than Alec's Evo that he has. It's fully carbon enduro bike, so it's pretty interesting. It's a nice bike to ride underneath you. Feels comfortable. It's a size large. I'm 5'11", weigh like 86 kilograms, and I felt like I could handle it really well and put it where I want it to. It's playful. It is a mullet, so maybe if it's a 29, it would be a little bit different. Could maybe truck through stuff more, but I do like the feel of a smaller wheel in the rear. Cornering, it felt great. I felt planted. Jumping, it felt awesome. Like I said, it was playful. It's light, so that's going to help with the jumping and being more playful in the air. And nothing went wrong with it. I don't have a lower chain guide on it, but the chain never popped off anyway. I actually bumped into someone that had the same Trek Slash as me, and he was having nothing but problems with his chain coming off, so I'm not the only one. It's not my fault or my problem. It's a Trek Slash SRAM thing, I think. I don't know what's going on, but they need to figure it out, and I'm not the only one with a Trek Slash having these problems. Good to get that off my chest. But we have another day of Dyfi coming up, so stay tuned for that. Psyched on the bike, honestly. Psyched. It was the right choice. I'm stoked on it. Put the downhill fork on it, and it rips. So until the next videos, peace out. Thanks for watching. Drop a like on the video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment below as well. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. You won't miss a beat for what's coming up. I'm going to Quebec and also Utah. So going to be a sick trip. We're going to have the boys there. It's going to be rad. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.